Hello YouTube fans, back again. And now, I thought, after throwing a few movies from time to time and having a few rants, I thought I'd tell you something I really like. My favourite Sylvester Stallone film, apart from the Rockies, the Rambos and so on. That being Cliffhanger. From 1993, Sylvester Stallone was doing the heads of his day and started to make a comeback with the box office hit Cliffhanger. Starting a big budget, the same director that did us Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4, Dream Master, and also giving us Die Hard 2, Die Harder, giving us Cliffhanger. It starts off with Sylvester Stallone time in the mountains as a restaurant. He's showing his friend and his friend's girlfriend how to do the ropes, and a horrible accident happens, causing the death of his mate's girlfriend. I always remember the scene very well where she falls. You think he's going to save her, he's going to save her. He's about to hold her hand and let's go. And you actually see her fall to her doom. That disturbing and frightening scene because you think, nah, he's going to save her. He's going to save her. It's shy. He's going to show his biceps off. No. By accident, she falls to her doom. But to dilute that, it was a bitty ballsy film. And it definitely had an edge for a Sylvester Stallone film. I also think the film does have an edge. Real mountaineering. He went to a real snowy area. And roughly the same day when he did Cliffhanger, he was also doing another film. That being Demolition Man. Another good film. So I was stepping on the edge of his career that day. And I do wish the fucking MPA, just like they did on Night of the Living Dead, they did the same here. They cut the film to fucking pieces. And the only way you can ever see Cliffhanger in its chat is by watching it on YouTube or any other sites and see it on a shitty video rip where it is literally worn out. And I mean it is fucking worn. But that's the only way you get to see it in its uncut form. And that's only bits and bobs. Because it was that, if people think Cliffhanger was out of fire, see it in the uncut version, even more fire. Which one day I might just dissolve and discuss that, like I've done with most of my topics of films. Cliffhanger always still a good film, and I do wish they did have the deleted scene, which you only see in a trailer. It's a scene with Shy, he's running up a mountain, you see it in the trailer, and he jumps. Yeah, no, it's unbelievable, but it's a fucking action film. And he runs, jumps off the mountain, he hits an iceberg, water comes out and he comes sliding from the end. Sadly to say, that was only shown a little bit in a trailer and was never seen. And I just wish they would add that into it, because it is a pretty awesome scene. But because people were whinging and they were saying it wasn't believable and it wasn't realistic, that scene never got to see the day of fucking light. And it's a damn shame, because I love that scene. I dilute it. Action films are never believable. Look at Die Hard. Bruce Willis jumping off a building with a fire hose where the building's blowing up and he still manages to land through it. Die Hard 2. Some of the things he does in that. Jumping off an aeroplane, landing on it without bouncing off. The list goes on. It's action on adventure. Nothing is believable. Indiana Jones going under a fucking truck. A truck from the 30s, what would have been very lower down, and managing to hang on. Which even the stuntman injured his own knees doing that stunt. I can go on about action scenes that are not believable. So, it just kind of sucked that they deleted a scene like that. But I still love it. I love the action, the nudity. I love the scene where he's on the helicopter fighting the bad guy and he hits him and Shy gives a few hits back. But it's again, the MPA sort of cut some of that down because it was a lot more vicious. But it's still a good scene. You got the date bad guy himself. If I can remember his fucking name, he's been in a lot of films. Twilight Soul in the movie, Bigfoot and the Andersons. He has been in loads. And people say, oh, he was weak, we should have had Christopher Walken playing it. Now granted, I like Christopher Walken. He's a good actor. I liked him in A View to a Kill. the Bond film. But I still think he did a good performance. It just shows he's a good actor. He played a character you love to fucking hate. There've been video games of Cliffhanger, and there was even talk about making a sequel. Never happened, sadly to say. But to be honest, I'd sooner see a sequel or a standalone film than bastarding fucking Dooms or an original fucking idea, which I heard about, planning on doing a shit make. Leave it alone. Didn't you fuck that up with Total Rim Job? Leave it alone. Because Cliffhanger is a classic. It made Sylvester Stallone make a comeback in the 90s. Because people always remember him in the 80s. They think of Rambo, they think of the Rocky films from the 80s and 70s. Cliffhanger was a big headstone, and it was a step up for Shy. And it was a big hit for 93. That's why I like Cliffhanger. It has an edge, it has action, and in all fairness, they don't make action films like that anymore. It's sad and it sucks, but it's true. And because I love Cliffhanger that much, and it has an edge with the action and so on, I'm going to give it a big fopping 10-star rating, because it gets a rating from me. Other than that, have a good one.